Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas. It is a poisonous gas. Carbon monoxide found in nature due to human activity and due to industrial release. The sources of carbon monoxides, fossil fuels very particularly, burning of gasoline, kerosene, oil, propane, coal, wood, etc. Due to incomplete combustion of these fossil fuels, carbon monoxide releasing to the atmosphere. Carbon monoxide, which is a poisonous gas, which combines with hemoglobin, forms a complex compound that is carboxyhemoglobin, which results the rate of supply of oxygen to the organisms or living cells will be reducing or falling down. If the carbon monoxide percentage is exceeding more than 70 ppm, the person may undergo unconsciousness. If it is exceeding 100 ppm, the person may immediately die. Okay, and it is affecting on lungs also. Carbon monoxide can be liquefied at minus 190 degrees centigrade. It can be freezed at minus 199 degrees centigrade, which is slightly soluble in water. Though carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas, but it got industrial importance. There are the fuels, water gas, semi-water gas, producer gas. In these fuels, the major composition of carbon monoxide. Example, you can take water gas. Water gas is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen which has the calorific value 3000 kilocalories per mole. So this though is a poisonous gas, but it got the industrial importance. That is the reason there is a need or necessity to study about the carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide can be freezed at minus 199 degrees centigrade and it can be liquefied at minus 192 degrees centigrade, which is slightly soluble in water. Chemical reactivity of carbon monoxide. When carbon monoxide is treated with hydrogen gas at 230 to 400 degrees centigrade, the product is that methyl alcohol. This is the industrial product which got much importance. Carbon monoxide got starting product in many organic compounds. Okay, next property. Carbon monoxide when treated with sodium hydroxide, you are going to get that sodium formate. Sodium formate or sodium acetate or sodium propanate, etc. These are the salts of sodium carboxylic acid. So these are the starting materials in preparation of alkanes. This reaction is known as decarboxylation. Example, you can take sodium acetate. Sodium acetate when subjected to decarboxylation, you are going to get that methane plus carbon dioxide gas. So sodium formate or sodium acetate etc. using to prepare the hydrocarbons. Carbon monoxide when treated with the oxygen, you are going to get the carbon dioxide. It is a exothermic reaction. When carbon monoxide is burning in presence of oxygen, heat energy is releasing. In carbon monoxide, there is a lone pair of electrons on carbon atom which take part in participation of coordinate covalent bond. Carbon monoxide combines with metals, forms the metallic carbonyls. Example, carbon monoxide can react with nickel and forms nickel tetracarbonyl, and it combines with iron and gives the product iron pentacarbonyl. Here, carbon monoxide is donating the electron pair. It is a ligand and it is acting like a Lewis base. Electron pair donor is a Lewis base where metal ion which has the empty d orbital accepting the electron pair through formation of coordinate covalent bond. So these are here. It is a neutral ligand. It is a neutral ligand. Carbon monoxide combined with chlorine forms a compound is COCl2 is known as carbonyl chloride. It is also known as industrially phosgene, which is a poisonous gas. It is also known as war gas. It is a poisonous gas and war gas. When carbon monoxide is passed or treated with the water molecules, we are going to get carbon dioxide and hydrogen gas. Carbon monoxide is thermally highly stable, which can be stable up to 3870 degrees centigrade because due to presence of triple bond in between the carbon and oxygen. Carbon monoxide between the carbon and oxygen triple bond is present. Hybridization is that sp hybridization, and here between the carbon and oxygen one sigma one pi bond will be there, and one of the electron pair of the oxygen is donated to the carbon through the coordinate covalent bond. Here the unpaired electron of carbon is overlapping with the pi orbital of oxygen and it forms p pi p pi bond. P pi p pi bond. On carbon there is a lone pair of electron which can take part in a coordination covalent bond which can combine with the metals by donating this pair of electron by forming the coordinate covalent bond. So which is treated as a ligand and it is also known as Lewis base because electron pair donor is a Lewis base. Carbon monoxide combines with metals and forms metallic carbonyls, just now you come across. And when come to the presence of triple bond, if you look at the bond length between the carbon and oxygen, it is 112.8 picometers. It is almost near to the 1.20 angstroms. So with this we can say that there is a triple bond is present, and among that three bonds, one sigma, one pi, one is the coordinate covalent bond. Here oxygen is donating a lone pair of electron to the carbon. So oxygen is the donor and carbon is the acceptor in formation of coordinate covalent bond. And between the carbon and oxygen there is a large difference electronegativity, but the molecule is non-polar. The reason is that due to presence of triple bond, the net dipole moment is between is very less. Reactivity of carbon dioxide. When carbon dioxide gas is passed into slaked lime, that is nothing but calcium hydroxide, then you are going to get a product that is calcium carbonate CaCO3 plus water molecule. This reaction is used to confirm or test the carbon dioxide gas. Whenever this reaction is confirmed, we have to send limited amount of carbon dioxide gas because excess amount if you are passing the precipitate which will disappear due to formation of calcium bicarbonates. Remember that calcium carbonates are insoluble salts, calcium bicarbonates are soluble salts. So whenever you want to test the carbon dioxide gas, you can pass limited amount of carbon dioxide into slaked lime. You will find white precipitation. Carbon dioxide reaction with water. When carbon dioxide gas is passing into water, carbon dioxide is soluble in water. The resultant compound is known as carbonic acid, which has a tangish taste. It is which cools the body. Next, calcium hydroxide or slaked lime when reacting with the carbonic acid, the products will be calcium carbonate plus water. Structure of carbon dioxide. If you look at the structure of carbon dioxide, carbon atom is located at the center. To the carbon at the both sides, oxygen atoms are located. And if you look at that between the carbon and oxygen, there is a double bond. Total number of bonds are 4. In that 2 sigma, 2 pi bonds are present. And structural properties of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide shape is linear shape. Hybridization is that sp hybridization. Bond angle is 180. There are 2 sigma 2 pi bonds in between the carbon and oxygen, and it is a non-polar covalent molecule. Though oxygen and carbon differ in electronegativity, the oxygen-carbon bond is polar. Due to linear structure, the net dipole moment will be zero, so it is treated as a non-polar covalent molecule. Non-polar covalent molecule. Now come to importance of the carbon dioxide greenhouse effect. As you know, greenhouse effect during the daytime sunlight is receiving the earth heat also, absorbing the earth heat and that heat is radiating. The above surface of the earth is temperature is maintained by the carbon dioxide. It is maintaining the specific temperature and which is necessary to survive the animals. If the carbon dioxide percentage is exceeding the above surface of the earth, temperature is increasing, which is resulting global warming. So due to increase in the temperature, ice caps, ice mountains will melt, and which causes floods and sea coastal areas, low level areas merged, which is resulting the floods. So carbon dioxide got importance for global greenhouse effect. At the same time, which is exceeding, it's affecting the so it has bad and good effects on human life regarding carbon.